What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, here to share my insights of the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors, man. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up like button for the YouTube algorithm. Now let's get into this. And I want to say congratulations and thank you to everybody for rocking with me, helping push us past that 26,000 subscriber mark. Next stop, 30K. So if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe. But we got some news, and Shiba Inu absolutely quiet today. Is Shiba Inu dead? But before we get into this, I want to just go over a little bit of market news right now. Just in, Bored Ape Yacht Club floor price has dropped to 70 Ethereum. That's the lowest it's been probably in, almost a year. So $85,000. For those of y'all, the ones with the bag out there, if you want to get a Bored Ape Yacht Club, this might, NFT, this might be a very good time to do it. Also, here's a list of how far each cryptocurrency is down from its all-time high. So we got Bitcoin down 65% from its all-time high. We got Ethereum down 74.9% from its all-time high. BNB down 67.8% from its all-time high. Cardano down 85.4% from all-time high. XRP down 90% from all-time high. Solana down 89.8% from all-time high. Polkadot down 87.9% from all-time high. Dogecoin down 92.6% from all-time high. Wrapped Bitcoin down 66.6% from all-time high. Tron down 72.8% from all-time high. Shiba Inu down 91% from all-time high. We got AVAX down 89.6% from all-time high. FTX down 70.4% from all-time high. Crow down 87.7% from all-time high. LTC down 89.7% from all-time high. Chain down 24.9%, and Polygon down 85.9% from all-time high. So you have to look at this. Is SHIB dead? Take a look at all those numbers that we just, went over. There's not one on this list that isn't down more than at least 60. Will be aside from Chain is the only one that's at that 24.9%, basically 25%, but everything else is at least at 65% or higher. So, it's not just isolated to Shiba Inu. This is a macro thing that we are seeing, affect the entire markets. Over $1 trillion, more than $2 trillion from all-time high has been liquidated from the crypto markets. And also, if we take a look at the stock market, we can see that it's happening over there as well. Over $10 trillion has been liquidated from the stock market from all-time high prices. So is Shiba Inu dead? No, Shiba Inu is not dead. Shiba Inu is just, receiving some symptoms of the entire market being hit right now. We got people fearful of interest rates being raised. I keep telling y'all, federal chairman Jerome Powell has let us know that he was already interested in raising interest rates a 0.5%, 50 basis points. But we just got more hawkish information in that he was thinking about raising it 0.75 point. That's what we're seeing the market price in right away. Anytime we get a major catalyst of news, like some information like that, the market doesn't wait until it happens to price it in. The market prices that in instantaneously across everywhere. It starts being priced in. You start seeing things move down or move up if the news is good. So I believe that's what we're seeing now. After we get this announcement, if he, actually raises interest rates, the meeting is supposed to be tomorrow, Wednesday. So if he actually raises them less than expected, then we could see the market pick up. But if he does raise it that 75 basis points, then, we could see the market kind of stay at this range where it priced it into. That's what I expect. Now, also, Binance yesterday for a moment had froze withdrawals on Bitcoin, which was absolutely crazy to see that happen, but that shortly after they resumed them. Also, we got dogecoin was able to possibly, this is allegedly, manipulate Luna's vote with a $20 million Luna wallet that he had. So remember when Luna was doing its vote system on if they wanted to create the Luna 2.0, he had basically each you receive one vote based on how many tokens you were holding, and he had a wallet with 20 million. So, obviously that increased his voting power to be able to vote for what he wanted to see happen. So I guess people are just uncovering this right now. Also, BlockFi is to lay off 20% of its employees. So we're seeing a lot of crypto firms, exchanges, big companies cutting employees right now. We just seen a post of Binance actually hiring over 2,000 people, but we see Coinbase laying off over 1,000 people, which is 18% of its workforce. So, the markets right now are restructuring. It's trying to, resettle right now to, kind of cut some fat to, trim down to become more agile right now during this bear market. And then I believe once we see things pick back up, we'll see these positions get refilled again. So just in, Bank of Canada says the number of Canadians holding Bitcoin doubled in 2021. Just in, Tether USDT says the recent events impacting the Celsius platform do not affect its reserves. Also, Binance CEO says we have a very healthy war chest. We in fact are expanding hiring right now. So US stock market closes at its lowest level since January 2021. So is Shiba Inu dead? No, it's not dead. It's the entire market being shaken up right now, which this is just one of the cycles that you see. If you've been in the markets for a while, you've seen this happen before. It just happens. It just comes at different times in different ways, but we've seen this play out before. Market's gonna basically constrict, a healthy correction, basically give everybody a chance to load up, to get in before everything takes off again. That's all that's happening right now. So people ask me, should you be buying the dip? Yes, you should dollar cost average into your favorite positions. Now, it's not saying you have to buy the dip every single day. You could do it weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, quarterly. But yes, you should be taking advantage of these low prices right now. So that way, when prices return high, you don't have to wait. You'll make profit already. You won't have to wait for it to go above where you bought in at previous high levels or even to all-time highs. So also, just in, Ripple's general counsel, Stu Aldarati, says the SEC deliberately muddied the regulatory waters for crypto. Also, Bitcoin has officially dropped below 21,000. We've seen it or hit that 21,000 level and some change. And just in, scientists claim to have created a stable coin pegged to electricity. So that would be crazy. I'm definitely going to look into that and see how that works out. Crypto.com CEO says they will lay off around 260 employees, about 5% of its staff, due to market conditions. So this is serious, y'all. This tells me that this might last, for the rest of the year, because, if it was just something that would be, really quick, turn around in a week or two or a month or two, you would most likely see a lot of these companies hold on to their workforce. Now, also, I believe the markets will turn around next year, not only because of this, but one of the indicators is my Nancy Pelosi, or AKA my Speaker of the House indicator. Her and her husband bought over $1 million worth of call options, betting that the market will go up by or before this time next year. So I'm looking forward to that. So just trying to, follow the money, follow smart money, instead of making it harder on ourselves. So just in, 1.15 billion has been liquidated from the crypto market in the past 24 hours. The global cryptocurrency market cap has dropped below $990 billion. We've seen it drop to around 920 billion actually. The fear and greed index is around 8 right now. Let's see what else. So Elon Musk is set to attend an all-hands Twitter meeting this Thursday to address employees for the first time. New York mayor expresses his disagreement with the recently published bill that banned Bitcoin mining. So here's a fun fact: over 10 trillion has been wiped out from the US stock market this year alone. So we put that into perspective with crypto. It's not really that bad. Because crypto is a lot smaller than the overall stock market. So imagine once things get bigger, just this year alone, $10 trillion were wiped out of the stock market, guys. Y'all got to think about that. When something that major happens, we're going to feel, the symptoms or sympathy from it as well. So, don't panic. Use this as a buying opportunity. These times right here, in a year, 2 years, whatever time frame it takes, people are going to wish they had the opportunity to buy in at these prices. Think about it in your head, a number of Bitcoin, last year where you wish you would have bought in at Bitcoin. It's, everybody thinks about this, where they say, man, I wish I would have got some more Bitcoin at this price. What was your last price that you wish you would have got some more Bitcoin? I bet you we're not too far away from it. I'm gonna start trying to snatch some. If we get around that 16, 17K range, I'm gonna start trying to, grab a few whole Bitcoin. So, stay tuned for that. But also, White House says the administration is watching inflation closely and is in good position to fight it. So the SEC investigating insider trading on crypto exchanges. So we're seeing the entire market being shaken up right now. We're seeing, new bills come out, new regulations starting to take place, and it's basically resetting the landscape, which is a good thing for those who know how to play their cards correctly. So here's a top 7 crypto billionaires list and how much they have lost. So they lost a combined of 114 billion since Bitcoin's all-time high. So not only you and me are feeling this, but also the billionaires are feeling this also. So CZ from Binance is the CEO. He in November 2021 he had 95.8 billion. Now he's down to 10.2 billion. Samuel Bankman-Fried, he's at 50, he was at 15.1 billion in November. Now June he's at 8.9 billion. So he lost over about almost 50% of his net worth. CZ lost almost, like, I don't even know, that's probably like 70% or something like that. Brian Armstrong was at 13.7 billion. Now he's at 2.1 billion. Mike Novogratz was at 8.5 billion. Now he's at 2.1 billion. Fred Ursum was at 4.5 billion. Now he's at 2.1 billion. The Winklevoss twins, Tyler and Cameron, were both at 3.8 billion, and now they are both sitting at 3 billion. So their net worth pretty much, kind of, hell, they didn't even lose $1 billion. So that was, nice on them. They actually just moved up to, 2 spots. So that's pretty good on their behalf. But, I just want to show y'all, what's overall happening with the market, so y'all don't feel that it's just, Shiba Inu itself. Now let's take a look at some of these prices. So we did our price battle yesterday, a live stream that was pretty dope. Shout out to all y'all that pulled up on me on the live stream. If y'all didn't, check that live stream out. We did, I think, 2 live streams yesterday. But we got Bitcoin down 4.5%, sitting at $22,224. Ethereum is down 2.4%, sitting at 1208. We seen this drop into the 11s yesterday, y'all. Absolutely mind-blowing, but still an absolute discount. BNB down 2%, down to 221. I believe BNB one day will be at $5,000 per coin. Remember that. It's not financial advice, but just, I'm not saying how long it'll take, but I think this is a $5,000 coin because of everything that's being built on it. Its utility is crazy. So Cardano, over 1,000 projects being built on this right now, down 24% for the week, almost down 1% on the day at 47 cents. Dogecoin at 5 cents, down 1.2% on the day, down 32% for the week. Shiba Inu down 1.8% for the day, sitting at that 8,000 level, down 26% for the week. A lot of people are going to wish they took advantage of these. Now, if you don't have the money to buy the dip, then, that's fine. You can just, if you are planning on holding this long term, 3-5 years, that shouldn't change just because, the markets are resetting right here. You should, if you could, take a little money, throw it at the dip, some coffee money, some lunch money, something you don't mind losing, so that way you could just make your money make you a little bit more money and take advantage of these prices by bringing your overall costs down. So that's all we got for this video. I'll update y'all if we get some more SHIB updates throughout the day, but we'll have a live stream possibly coming later on, so stay tuned for that. And also, I think we'll be doing an episode of Crypto Streets today, so stay tuned, looking out for that. If you missed the first episode of Crypto Streets, go through my channel, or you could just search it in, type in DecemberDeMarco Crypto Streets on YouTube, and it should pop up. But y'all definitely want to check that video out. It was dope. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Make sure notifications are turned on, and we are out.